Virtual instruction, Anderson Elementary School is at 73. Anderson Middle School is at 29. Guam High School is at 52. And McCool is at 63. Total of 217. In person, we have Anderson Elementary School at 706. Anderson Middle School is 235. Guam High School 404, and McCool is at 791. Total enrollment, virtual and in person, 2,353 students. So, okay, vaccination for the schools. I'm going to ask the administrators to go over that, just to give the overall vaccinations for the schools. New staff members at McCool. We will have a new assistant principal starting at McCool either the end of this month or the 1st of May. Correct, Ms. Pulliam? Hopefully. Dr. Jennifer Atkinson is the assistant principal that will be coming in from Texas. The interim principal at Anderson Middle School is Dr. Thais Dow. Re-registration for doors started April 16th, will end May 7th. We also have our accelerated withdrawal on 10 May. We have several, 5 all of our members, school board members are leaving us, so we need parents to sign up to participate on our school board. And Ms. Ellis is going to talk a little bit about her role. She's been here 2 years, so she's going to talk a little bit about that, right, Ms. Ellis?
Oh, absolutely. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kenya Ellis. Is everything? Okay. My name is Kenya Ellis, and yes, I have been part of the school board for the last 2 years, and my experience has been very eye-opening, and also I get to interact with the administrators. I get to know what's going on, and I entertain your issues or concerns. I don't know if you know, I live in the Lockwood area where I live by McCool, and I do send out notifications of the school board meetings and registrations and anything in sports and out on the Facebook. I think it has been a joy. It is not too taxing. The only thing I say is probably that I like is going to different schools, and they have been very accommodating to us. The reports that we get is very informative, and we do appreciate that. And it's been a nice experience, and I do appreciate everyone. So please, if you want to spend the time, maybe an hour, hour and a half for each of our meetings. Last year we did each month. This year we decided to do 4 months. And issues similar to, we were able to change the dress code for the high school. My kids who are in high school were very happy about that. In sports in McCool, might have a preteen that at the time pre-COVID enjoyed the sports at McCool too. So you do have a lot of influence that you hear from our constituents in the neighborhood and parents to make things better, keep things the same. And so I do want to invite those to apply and be interested in the school board. I will relinquish it because I'll get going too much. Melanie, if you wanted to add?
Yeah, I was also on the school board for the last 2 years, and I can say everything that Kenny is, I agree with. It's been a rewarding experience for us to be able to work with the administration and hear things from the community that you would like to improve across. And she touched on the sports for the middle school. And, we don't have those right now because of COVID, but that was a big highlight last year in the dress code. So yes, please consider volunteering for the school board. Submit your nominations to the school your children attend.
And the last thing that I have, I would like to give certificates to the board members, because for me, I really, really appreciate your support. You're very faithful. When you come to me with any concerns, you're very respectful, very supportive, and I really appreciate that. Okay. This is for, he's not here, Lieutenant Stratton.
Yes, Lieutenant Stratton, he was busy, probably doing work, and as you know, he's the flagging for Admiral Mahoney.
Yeah.
So would someone be able to give this to him?
I can. Thank you.
And then for Ms. Ellis, thank you very much for your support.
Thank you very much.
Ms. Reed, thank you very much. Master Sergeant Forrest. Thank you so much. And Ms. Raphael, you know, we'll get it to her. Okay. Thank you all so much. And you all were a big, big support in helping us get through the COVID last year, the mediations, the remote learning. You were so supportive, and we really appreciate all of your support.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so we will move on to the principal's report after Barnes.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So Anderson Elementary School PTO partnered with the Anderson Air Force Base Spouses Club to celebrate and honor our military-connected students for the month of April, designated as Month of the Military Child. Movie night on the lawn occurred Saturday, April 10th. AES Spirit Week occurred April 12th through the 16th. And Saturday, April 24th, PTO is sponsoring a glow run / walk at everyone's own pace. AES also partnered with Anderson Air Force Base Family Advocacy Program to display pinwheels around our school campus in recognition of Child Abuse Prevention Month as well. So all of our school employees continue to adhere to our COVID-19 mitigation procedures, and we continue to operate in a COVID-19-free learning environment. I want you to know that our data indicate that 100% of our school employees have volunteered to receive either the 2 doses of the Pfizer or the 2 doses of the Moderna vaccine or 1 dose of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. So I'm very happy about that. And our final event is that the field day event is in the planning stage, and it's scheduled for Wednesday and Thursday, May 26th and May 27th. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Dodd?
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our board meeting. I bet you're wondering why I'm dressed like this. Aside from having CPR training today, it was hat day. So we have kicked off our month of the Military Child Spirit Week with our Team Player Day yesterday. And today is, of course, Hats Off Day. And we'll continue to support our Spirit Week, and I can't wait to see what's next. We also, this week and last week, celebrated our 6th, 7th, and 8th grade Dragons with their third quarter award ceremonies. They received honors such as Principal's List, High Honor Roll, and our Dragon Pride Awards. And although our parents couldn't attend in person, they were attending virtually in mass numbers. So just a little plug, we have a parent virtual forum on April 28th at 10 a.m. So parents, please click on the link to join that. It's a CSI, Continuous School Improvement conversation. And last but certainly not least, AMS has 100% of employees with their first dose and 92% with their second dose. Have a good evening.
Mrs. Fuller? Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking at, I'm making sure I had the right number. So, let's see, so McCool News, we have all kinds of news. We have our new assistant principal that, Ms. Wiley introduced. I also included her bio for you so that you could read all about her. We're really excited about her coming, and she is just thrilled to be joining the McCool family. And she has one heck of a great sense of humor. She's hilarious. Our PTO is active again in our school. We're really excited about having them back. Boy, are we excited about having them back. They are getting ready to do a teacher appreciation week, and are going to have gifts for our teachers, which the teachers are all excited about that one because they always present them with like pencils and pens and markers, and so they always get excited about that. Our promotion for our 5th and 8th grade is going to be a drive-through again this year. The 5th and 8th grade teams are working together to do decorations so that they'll be interchangeable in the bus line, so they're excited about doing that. GCAS testing comes up in May. And then also I have accepted a new position at Bob Hope Primary in Okinawa. So they'll be listing the position hopefully soon for a new principal there. That's all the cool news.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for all you've done for McCool. You've
Thank
been
you. I love McCool. I love them dearly. Yeah, gonna miss them.
You will miss you dearly. Mr. Sheedy.
All right, so as always, it's a great day to be a Panther. Couple of things to highlight for April, and all schools are doing wonderful things. I could probably match up everything that they're doing, that we're doing at our school, but the things I want to highlight this month is first, we're very sad to say that Dr. Trish will be leaving us. He will be going to Mendel Elementary School in Dakota, and he actually is leaving on May 9th, so he's leaving fairly quickly. We wish him all the best, and we're very happy with his successful promotion, and we know we will see him in the future. We are also getting ready to do our third quarter honor roll ceremony next week, or the next 2 weeks, and we're gonna brag a little bit more as we do every quarter. 75% of our Guam High students are 3.0 GPA or higher, so that's a wonderful thing that we have. Every quarter we've kept on going up. We also just finished our first season of post-COVID sports, and that was with softball, boys and girls tennis, and boys and girls beach volleyball. Very successful. I think our boys volleyball team took home the 3rd place regular season trophy. And, I can't forget cross country. Cross country, boys and girls teams were both champions for the island. And now we're getting ready to kick off our second season of sports with baseball, boys and girls indoor volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and boys and girls track and field. We were also going to do golf, but for some reason, we can't get any golfers out there at this time, so we will hope we'll do better with that next year. That being said, we do have one exciting event coming up on Saturday. We're looking forward to pulling off a prom. Dr. Arrington and I got to have one more conversation to make sure everything's squared away, but we're looking forward to that. And 78% of our staff have both shots, and we're working on the rest of them. So,
I forgot mine.
thank you.
Yeah. So we had 10 more that finally broke down and got their first round of shots. So we're like at 85%. I still have about 16 that are still, they don't want to do it.
And some of ours are.
They just don't want to do it.
Ms. Reed, I would like to introduce our teacher, Dr. Arrington.
Okay.
So if you could say something. Dr. Arrington, are you there? He was there, right?
I'm sorry, can you say that again? A little bit closer to the mic?
She just wants to introduce you. Wants you to introduce yourself.
Arrington, how are you?
I am good, thank you. I'm sure Miss Wiley already explained we're in the car en route on our 4-hour trip back from Daegu on a school visit to Humphreys. So we're doing our best to be right there with you, no matter when it is or how we do it.
And we really appreciate that because the first thing Mr. Sheedy, one of the first things he said was, did you speak to Dr. Arrington about the prom? I said, well, he was in internal review, but I'm sure he's thinking about the prom.
Or is Guam High School trying to have a prom?
I will tell you that our students that are patiently watching out there in virtual land are very excited to hear you talk about the prom, Dr. Arrington.
Yeah, Mr. Sheedy. Yeah, we need to talk first thing in the morning, Mr. Sheedy.
Okay,
Add me to that list, Dr. Arrington.
Okay.
So thank you very much, Dr. Arrington, and we really appreciate you supporting us here in Guam.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Arrington. Mr. T, I would just like to go back, did we go through everything for you?
I think I
With
talked enough.
graduation?
Yes, graduation. We're working on a good plan. We have plan A, B, and C. One, of course, is a drive-through, which we did last year, and B and C are in-person events on our athletic field. We have our experts trying to create a plan and make sure that plan meets all the requirements we have of command and Dodea headquarters when it comes to doing our graduation. We will have a virtual graduation no matter what. That's the standard worldwide for Dodea. But we're hoping that we can do a little more than we did last year. Thank you for asking that.
And as a parent of a student that graduated last year, Guam High School did a phenomenal job with their graduation. Both graduations.
That's right.
Terrific.
They're still sharing the parade
Terrific.
videos, about how things went. So it was, yes, thank you for being that for
That's
them
good.
last year.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you everyone for your principal's reports. Our new business, we kind of touched on that already, is that we have extended the nominations. And there are 5 vacant positions for the next year. And we would like to, encourage everyone to nominate so we can have another school board next year. Our old business. We still have the Guam School Board at gmail.com to contact the school board now. Another great way, if you're even considering maybe nominating or needing a little more information about how we do things or what we've done for this last couple of years, we'd love to talk to you through there. Or if you have any other concerns that may come up, even though we will not have a meeting for the rest of the school year, we're still on until the end of the school year. Old business, student bus count. Are we still doing okay with mitigating?
We are doing great, and on Anderson, where General Sloan was very adamant about us being at 50%, they have given us the go-ahead to go to 100% on the buses. So the mitigation is still there. We're being very cautious, but that's a good thing.
So I'd just like to move to take the student bus count off of our old business and say that it's closed.
I move that we take the bus count off. I did have a question though.
Okay.
The 100%, had that already begun?
Yes, he's already given us approval to do that.
Okay, so I move to take it off.
Second. And then we had left the uniform and dress code because we had changed some things last year. Or made recommendations for some changes, and those are implemented. And so we wanted to touch base with everyone and how that went this year, how you liked it, disliked it, if it needed any other updates or revisions, recommendations.
For Guam High School, it has worked wonderfully. Of course, you always have students that push the limits, but we have the ability to correct that, and we usually correct it on the spot. And I have had no complaints or concerns when it comes to dress code.
And I haven't had any either, and I go to the high school and I think the kids are appropriate. You know, some of the things that we were concerned about, I don't think we experienced any of that. So I think it's going really well.
We added logos, I think, and maybe one color, like gray was maybe not a top, but it was, but we made sure it was in writing. So how did that go for
We haven't had any problems.
anything? No?
We haven't had any problems at all.
Still a few issues though with outerwear.
Okay.
And, you know, we have to always talk to kids about outerwear, and I pushed this a little last year, but revisiting just outerwear, because sometimes it is hard to get some of those colors and things on one, so just a thought.
Just to be clear, so would you like more colors for outerwear?
Just not being it a part of the uniform, maybe, like just a regular sweatshirt or jacket
Okay.
would suffice with nothing on it, or just the small logos.
Okay. I think we put that down for our notes, for the school board next year.
Okay, so just to be clear that you want more choices on the outerwear?
I'm thinking that's where most of our kids, they dress in their uniform. They have their collars or they have their pants, all those things. But sometimes, you know, it fluctuates in the weather in the building, like the temperature rather. And some of them have to bring heavier coats and things of that nature, and they don't always go with the dress code. And I just find myself saying, hey, that's not a part of the dress code. That's not a part of the dress code. And it's not inappropriate at all.
Yeah.
It's just maybe the wrong color.
That happens to us too.
Yeah, because it is cold. Yeah, it does get chilly. Nice AC we got going.
Okay, thank you for putting that in for the board.
I know my middle schools would like to start talking next year about not having a dress code for middle school, but.
I'll put that on the agenda for the next board.
With a big question.
That might be something that we can pull and still approach with them again.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like though to remind everyone that with the school board and dress code and uniform was always every 3 years we actually
Yeah.
had the conversation.
Right.
And I don't want us to get into a cycle where every year we're adding or subtracting. It's
Absolutely.
best to let it sit for 3 years and then have that conversation.
I agree.
That's a good point, very good point.
Absolutely.
So,
So let's go.
No, no.
It's the second year.
Second year.
so this has been the first year of the change.
Right.
So in 2 more years, they'll be able to.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll put that in notes at 2024,
Great.
2023, they'll be revisited.
That's correct. School year.
For the 24th year, then it would be-
Miss Washington raised her hand.
I don't have the chat.
I think it's
Yes.
The top. Right there, she raised her hand.
Ms. Washington, do you have a question, comment, concern? We see your hand up.
Yes, ma'am. On our middle school side and our elementary, just wondering if the jumpers, because that's been a little concern, if the jumpers are meant as dresses, can we add jumpers for elementary, or is jumpers considered as dresses for elementary and middle school?
I just want to make sure I quite understand. So
Our little ones wear jumpers.
Yeah, well, ours too,
Yes.
ours too, the elementary.
the dresses.
Yes, and they call them jumpers.
And our middle school kids wear them too, our little bitty, our sixth graders.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so tiny.
Yeah.
And they wear them. So I guess what she's asking is she wants it in writing that they can still wear the jumpers.
The middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Copy that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Because
think,
a jumper is a dress.
It is.
It is a dress.
Absolutely.
yeah. So maybe if we could put the verbiage in.
Our handbooks and, you know,
Yeah.
publicize it. Absolutely.
If if that helps you on, yeah, I would recommend that. And if you think,
Yeah, I don't, is it a problem to maybe put some kind of language in,
That's what we can do.
to be more specific, that
Yeah.
Absolutely.
is permitted within the code?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you are gonna vote on that, hang on.
yes, so I will motion that we add middle school students and elementary students may wear dresses and or jumpers.
They're
No, but
the
we-
navy
but-
jumpers.
I know, but we say
Some call them
dresses.
dresses, some call them jumpers.
Okay,
Depends on what part of the country you're from.
probably need a picture of what one looks like, because then you're
Okay.
gonna get sundresses and
That's true.
all kinds of dresses.
Absolutely.
We don't have a problem with it this year, though. Our kids wore the jumper, actually.
Yes, we will add pictures to our
Yeah, we all
uniform
So
policy
an example.
to include that one.
With
We already have.
Right.
We do, but not of the jumper.
And play
Robert.
maybe with sleeves,
So some of the jumpers are sleeveless. Is that what Ms. Washington
I
has?
wear white t-shirts on everything.
Well, usually if they are sleeveless, they have their
Yeah.
Well,
uniform top underneath.
Underneath.
Yeah,
But we can put pictures so it's more specific.
but pictures are already.
I think the
That's true.
pictures we have are skirt
Yes, yes,
and pants or shorts. or-
Oh, but no jumper.
yes, we just need to add to our,
Copy.
our
Okay.
collection of pictures
So we
already.
maybe need an
We can take
example.
a
Got it.
picture of the little.
yes,
ones.
we have, yes.
As long as it's within.
We're with you.
Colors.
Yeah.
So you were having a motion?
Yes. Listening, can you read it back, I'm sorry.
Okay, so, you move to have middle and elementary school to authorize dresses/jumpers, acceptable, and the language to be more defined.
Yeah.
Okay. In the dress code.
I think it's more than uniform.
Oh, so it's a uniform.
Uniform.
Yeah.
Uniform.
They're working them out.
And the uniform, okay, okay. So we have a motion on the floor. The second? Thank you, first and second?
Yes.
Thank you. And motions.
Okay. So we will move on to our stakeholders report. JRM Regional QIP Program Manager, Mrs. Hartman. I think she's there.
She's not here at this time.
Mrs. Askey, you will be next for our school liaison report.
All right. Just a few things, but first of all, I did want to thank the school board members. Sorry, I'm hearing some feedback. I'm trying to fix it. To thank the school board members. Are you hearing feedback as well?
Yes, because Ms. Atwood is also on she's unmuted as well.
Okay. How about now?
You're good.
Okay, all righty then. I just wanted to mention that for the month of the military child, the school liaison officers provided some banners for the schools. and also for child and youth programs as well. Some nice banners. And that'll be something that we'll collect back and then use also next year as well. For the 11th graders at Guam High School, those who had a 3.0 or better were provided with an invitation to apply for the Joint Region Marianas Commander's Annual Student Excellence Award. And those applicants will be reviewed this week. And then in May, there'll be a presentation for the one award winner for the Student Excellence Award. Just a reminder, the School Liaison Magazine, any inputs, we'd love to have them from the schools, as well as from child and youth programs. And the due date is May 21st. And the issue will be our June, July, August. It'll be our back to school issue. We haven't had one of these for a while. So we're excited about putting it together with the school's help and other folks who can send us photos of things that have happened in the past and also what may be upcoming. For example, if there are opening of school parent orientations that are going to be scheduled or open houses and things like that, if you've got that, we'd like to put just a note in there in the magazine about those, if they're going to be happening or how they're going to be happening. Just a reminder that the military and family life counselors are offering virtual parent support meetings every, I believe it's Wednesday through May 12th. They're still doing that, and it's a great support for any parent who wants to jump on there and get some advice or talk about any issues and things like that that the military and family life counselors can help support. And at this time, that's all I have, unless Marcella would like to jump on and add something else. I don't hear her. Well, there
I have
she
no
is.
additions, Barbara. Thank you.
Okay. Now I see you. Okay. All righty then. That's all we have then.
Say it again.
Our JRM Ombudsman Tennille.
Good evening. I don't have anything to add tonight, but thank you.
Thanks, ma'am. Navy Officer Spouses Club, Heather Both. Team Anderson Spouses Club, Amanda Walsh. Guam High School Student Representative, Laura Sodano.
Tonight, I think it's Layla.
Is it Julian?
Williams, yes.
Layla?
Hi, yes, it's Layla. Laura won't be here tonight, but I will be speaking for her. Hafa everyone. My name is Layla Duenas, and I'm a member of the Student Government Association at Guam High. I'm here to share with you a few of our activities. So first off, we have Mes Chamorro. In March 24th, we did have a virtual festivities to expose the student body to the culture of Guam. And we did this by showing a few videos that shared cultural dances, local recipes, and the students were also able to listen to several music performances of local songs. We also held a short game where they were able to learn a few words and phrases from the Chamorro language, and they were able to use what they learned to play a short game where they translated a Chamorro paragraph into English. Another event we have that is ongoing is our Panther Fresh Fridays. The officers felt that with so much online learning and distance learning, we felt that the students could use a boost of school spirit. So on Fridays, we have encouraged students to wear gold and blue or Guam High apparel. And In addition to that, we've also designed Guam High School Panther Fresh stickers. So basically, when a student participates in Panther Fresh Fridays, they get stickers that say Panther Fresh. We've also have our prom, as Mr. Sheedy mentioned, that is going to take place on Saturday. I do have to give props to the junior class council and the prom committee for rolling with the punches of all these mitigations and safety precautions and procedures that we've had to work around in order to put on this prom for the students. And it's not our traditional idea of a prom, but we're trying to give the students something that they can enjoy. Our next focus will be Teachers Appreciation Week, which is May 3rd through 7th. Each class council is collaborating with a school club to ensure that each day of Teachers Appreciation Week, all teachers will receive some kind of small gift and token of our appreciation. As Mr. Sheedy mentioned, our senior council is planning graduation. They're trying to figure out what they can do with the safety precautions, and we are looking at a drive-through graduation first or an event on the field. The student government is also trying to plan a spirit week for the end of the year. We're trying to make it very school spirited and finish the year with good spirits and extra gold and blue. We're also working on the end of the year awards. Our advisor, Ms. Fernandez, is working with other teachers to put that on, and our councils are hoping to choose a student choice teacher of the year, and we would like to award a teacher with that. Lastly, we are planning SGA and STUCO elections for next year. This year, we would like to fill all of those slots so that the planning can happen quicker next school year. That's different from what we traditionally do, where we only elect the SGA officers and presidents and vice presidents for each class council. So that is something different we're looking at doing this year, is electing all of the positions. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for your time and attention.
Thank you,
Thank
Layla.
you.
Can I brag on Layla for a second?
Very nice.
Absolutely.
You know, Layla talked about Mr. Morrow and local performers. If you go on the Guam High School Facebook page, you'll see Layla and her father performing some wonderful music, and they're just amazing. So please take a moment and check that out.
Yes, fantastic.
Thank you, Mr. Sheedy.
No problem.
Guam High Booster Club, Chrissy Swallow?
Hi, can you hear me and see me?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, awesome. I always have to follow after the students who are always fabulous. It's a little disheartening for me. I'm the secretary of the Booster Club, and I am continuing on with the board next year. We haven't done our elections yet. We'll do that in May, but as of now, we have all 4 board positions have someone interested, so we're really excited about that. We have, even with COVID, we've just been forging ahead and doing everything we can. We recently, we gave some money to the students for prom. We gave some money to the digital photography teacher. And then some more money to go towards end of year awards. So overall, we've given almost $3,000 to different things for the school, and we still have some money we can give. So we're excited about that. So, and I'm looking forward to the board just moving ahead next year and continuing to do some great stuff. We do have third quarter awards. Every quarter we give a little treat to the kids that make honor roll. So we will be doing that in the next week or two. And then we are selling Candy Lays as a fundraiser, not just for graduation, but for promotions. I actually had someone reach out to me who wanted 20 of them, because they're getting ready to PCS and he wanted to give them to his office. So we're kind of excited. So I will be putting out a reminder of that again on social media soon. And then the last thing that we did recently that I'm probably overly excited about, but I don't know, there's something about a fun sticker to put on your water bottle that's kind of cool. So we did a contest, and one of the teachers had it be an assignment for the students. And so and we started out as a sticker contest, and they came up with amazing designs. And so we ended up having a winner, and then we have 3 honorable mentions. And so we ordered over 1,000 stickers, and the winning one we are giving to every student and staff member at the school. They'll start getting them all tomorrow. And then Thursday, we're going to start selling the other 3 designs as a fundraiser to then have more money to give back to the school. So if you want to see the designs, I'm going to put them on our Facebook page tonight, but they're really cool. These kids just knocked it out of the park. One of them has a can of Spam on it. So they're really, they're so fun. So, and then the other thing we're going to do is we're taking 2 of the designs and we're going to use it for spirit wear for next year. We're hoping in the next month at the end of school, we're going to have order forms. And so, yeah, what these kids came up with was pretty amazing. So yeah, so I'm just I'm looking forward to the end of the school year and summer, but I'm really excited to kind of hit the ground running with Booster Club next year. And we love Mr. Sheedy, and we're sad Dr. Trish is leaving, but we have there's such a great staff and administration at Guam High. So we are very lucky. So that's pretty much about it.
Thank you, Chrissy.
Thank you.
Anderson Elementary School PTO, Paige Buffington.
Did Henry Buffington left, so I don't know whether she's
Oh,
still
I
on.
wonder if she tried
Looks
to,
like she just left.
maybe try to unmute and then hung up by accident.
Oh, you know, she may have,
Let me know if she comes back on. We'll move.
because I know she wants to share.
Okay. How about Anderson Middle School PTO, Stephanie? Again,
Okay, so I'll be briefing for the Anderson Middle School PTO. So last week we gave out candy grams or candy bags to all the students to celebrate Month of the Military Child. Each student got our pin to say thank you for being a great kid. The AMS PTO is seeking a new board. All of the members are PCSing and moving on. So if you would like, please stop by and send us your application, or just shoot us an email on Facebook and say, hey, I want to be a part, and you can go ahead and take over. But right now we're risking not having a PTO for the 21-22 school year. And not PTO related, but I just want to put out there, the Anderson Library is hosting a Month of the Military Child essay contest. If you want to toss out your submission, please stop by the library. The submissions are due by Friday.
Thank you. Mrs. Paige Buffington, are you back?
I am, yes, I apologize. Bad timing for my internet to go out.
Not a problem.
Yes, so thank you to Dr. Horn-Barnes for previewing what we've been up to this month for Month of the Military Child. And our big event, our Glow Run, is this Saturday. We have over 200 participants signed up, and we're really excited to see what comes out of the event. We also have over 100 family members attend our family movie night on April 10th. So that was a great opportunity for an outdoor movie night. We will be celebrating Teacher Appreciation Week, May 3rd through 7th, with a quarantine survival themed week with our students and their parents being able to celebrate our wonderful faculty members. We're excited about our book giveaway coming up at the end of the term, where we will be able to give each Anderson student a new book as they leave for the summer. And finally, we are also always seeking new board member volunteers, and we would love if you'd reach out and join our team. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Buffington.
May I just ask her one question? Yeah. Ms. Buffington, can you share with our group the fundraising amount from the readathon, our virtual readathon?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I meant to do that. Yes, so our readathon raised almost $16,000, of which the PTO will receive about $12,000 from this week's readathon.
Wow.
We're so proud. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Makula Elementary, Catherine Xavier. Okay, I'd like to move on to open forum. If there's anyone in our Google Meet that would like to bring up a topic, now is your time for the floor.
This is Joel Graham. I'm the PacWest Chief of Staff. May I share something?
Absolutely, please, Mr. Grimm.
Yeah, well, hello. And first, I just want to say that it's been a pleasure attending the Guam School Board meetings this year. It's given me a chance to get to know Guam a little bit better. I can't wait to come and visit sometime in the future. But first, I just want to say thank you to the school board. I've had family members, including my father and father-in-law, who have served on school boards, and I know it's a lot of work and effort that you put into the community. So thanks for all your work this year, and especially to our outgoing school board members. You are very much appreciated. I also just wanted to mention that we do a PacWest Virtual Community Forum the first Thursday of every month at 6:00 p.m. Guam time. And we usually have, it's our DSO leadership team, and we typically have a couple of ISSs or other presenters that share information that may be helpful. And we just want to get the word out that that happens every month, and Ms. Wiley is part of that. And so we want the Guam community to tune into that virtual forum. Lastly, I just, I know it's your last school board meeting. It's been a privilege for me to get to know our Guam administrators, our AOs, and some of our behind the scenes people that I work with, logistics, maintenance, the food service team. They have all done a remarkable job, especially during this COVID period. We've met a few different times, and I've really appreciated getting to know the Guam team. It is every time I call down to Guam, it doesn't matter who answers the phone, which administrator or support staff member, they are always very positive, and they are there for kids. And so with that, I just want to commend our Guam educators. So that's what I wanted to share. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Grimm. Is there anyone else that would like to speak during open forum? And is there anything in the comments? I don't hear anything.
They can't make one.
Okay, this will conclude, or let's talk about next meeting. Sorry, the next meeting will be September 21st, 2021 at 6 p.m. Possibly at Guam High is what I would expect, but that information will be announced when the school year begins. Yeah.
It's on your page.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. Yes, it'll be at the Guam High High School. And I would like to adjourn the meeting. 6:46.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Miss Wiley? Miss Wiley?